Let me start, Madam President, by saying to all members, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the airliner for the state of Minnesota. We took off in the last legislative session, but it turns out now, assessing where we are, that we had too much weight and not enough fuel to get to our destination. We are overburdened, and we are not going to make it. We're going to have an emergency landing, folks. We're going to have to do something different. We cannot continue on the same course without taking some very important remedial measures to make sure that we are sound when we hit the ground. We have to make sure that when we do it, we can take this baby off again. We have to make sure that we don't crash, that we do all we can so that we can lift off into the air again and make it to our next destination and even beyond. We have to be practical, members, and this bill is very practical. It helps us to resolve our $5 billion deficit without raising even $1 in new taxes. Not $1, not one dime in new taxes. And that's what Minnesotans sent us here to do. We have a new pilot on the airplane. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that everybody on board can survive. We're going to make sure that those who need air get it, but we're going to make sure that those that can help themselves first will, so they can help others. We're going to make sure our businesses survive and help us to grow the economy before they're taxed even more to provide help for others. We're going to make sure our taxpayers and our families can survive what's ahead. We need them to thrive, not just get by. Our economy will not grow if we don't give them the opportunity to grow. If we keep taxing them, they will never be able to help us drive economic growth. Members, we're all on board together. We're going to have to compromise. We're going to have to work together. But we will not compromise on the goal of not raising taxes. And so that is the first feature of this bill that has to commend it. We will not raise taxes.